Well, now I'd like to move into our summaries.
Thank you for hosting this. Thank you for attending and listening in. All of us in government, I think we've all heard a consistent message, both from the people up here and in town council. It's time for government to step up and ask more from ourselves. That's what I would do as a judge. I have a tremendous amount of experience, both in criminal and civil matters, in infrastructure matters. I see the big picture. I have a good working relationship with the Sheriff's Department, the District Attorney's Office, the Police Department, and every aspect and avenue of government. My experience is not only at the big picture and the administrative level, but also working with people, working with hundreds of people, people who are in desperate need of child support or in desperate dire straits to have to pay that extra dollar for their children. Representing children in child dependency cases, understanding the burdens that families go through in custody cases, and understanding the impact of domestic violence and public safety, and taking every single person who comes before the court seriously, understanding the court's jurisdiction, what the court can and can't do to help people get through their lives. Each person who comes before a judge is not there because they want to be there. They are detoured from their true mission and goal in life, and the role of the court is to help them get through that with courtesy, with patience, with respect, and with a reasoned application of the law. That is something that I can do. I know that Therese earlier said that she does not want any endorsers. I have people who have come to me and asked to support me, and I'm proud of that. And I think it demonstrates to the community that people have seen me in action. These are not my friends. They're not my buddies. They're people who've seen me at work and think that I teach well. I respect the law. I help people solve problems, and that's why they're supporting me. They're not endorsing me, they're supporting me. And so, with all due respect to Teresa's position, which I understand, and with all due respect to those people who would know that if they came before me, they wouldn't expect any special privilege or treatment, because that's who I am and that's why they're supporting me. I want to thank you all. This is an important matter for you to decide who the next judge will be. I have nothing but great respect for both Therese and Randy. They're friends of mine. I think that we would all be very capable, but I think that my unique experience, perspective, demeanor, and judicial temperament is the right person for this job. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. Randy?
Thank you for moderating. Thank you all for coming. I think Tom Cage has to worry about his job because you've done such a good job here tonight. I'm not a politician. I've been a lawyer for 32 years, and running as I'm doing here does not come naturally to me. I could not do this and would not do this without the terrific support of my wife, Claudia, who's sitting there, who's also a very fine lawyer in her own right, and with the support and understanding of both my sons, Jack and Joe, who have pretty much not seen me for the last few weeks. And I couldn't do this without the support of scores of people in this community that know me, that know what I'm about, that know that the way I have lived my life, not necessarily just in court, but including in court and outside of court, is a testament to my judicial temperament and to my qualities that I would bring to the bench. It's about experience as well as temperament. And those people that I've referenced, and the scores of people that know my temperament, you can look up my experience. You can see that. That's objectively measured. What you can't look up, what you have to take from people that know me is the temperament. And I've been both a prosecutor and a defense lawyer. My experience I've discussed in some detail here tonight, and I think it's important to note that some of my biggest supporters include George Booth at the DA's office and all the lawyers in his office. Now, I've never worked for George or the DA's office. I've worked against them for 22 years, opposing them in hundreds of cases, and having said that, they know what I'm about, they know what I am like as a lawyer and a person, and in addition to the supporters that you can find listed on my website, I think it's important to note that George Booth and his lawyers in the DA's office are really important examples of people that know me and know what I'm about. It's an important election. I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't be going through this or putting my family through the, this is not easy for us if I didn't think it was extremely important. So it is important. Thank you all for coming and vote on the 8th and choose wisely. Thank you.